I came across an interesting question from someone who has been searching for a job for about 5 or 6 months. And the person says, please roast my resume. And as a hiring manager, I find that really intriguing because you can't ask someone, a stranger on the internet, to roast your resume. The person doesn't know you, what kind of job you're applying for, and what are you trying to do in life. Right? So looking at a boilerplate resume, people can give generic feedback, but roasting a resume is not the option out here. And let me explain why. So the person says, roast my resume, I've been jobless for 5 months. And here's why nobody can roast your resume, a resume like this, right? Uh, Reason is the recruiters are not SMEs, they are not subject matter experts. Hiring managers source the task of finding candidates to recruiters. And most recruiters are not subject matter experts. Even the technical recruiters will find it hard to differentiate between a data scientist, a BI engineer, or a full stack developer. They simply take the requisition or a job description drafted by the hiring manager and post it online and on job boards and online forums. While waiting for candidates to apply, the recruiters also start scanning job portals to filter out candidates. But most of the initial screening and the filtering is done by automated tools using keywords to filter. And this is a very important factor to keep in mind. Resume screening is increasingly automated, right? Resume is just a tool to get noticed by the recruiter. So recruiters are using these tools, using AI and ML, machine learning embedded tools to scan through hundreds of resumes. Because for every job posted out there, there could be dozens or even hundreds of people applying. Now, the tools filter the resumes based on keywords and certain key paragraphs that you highlight in the resume. And the tools then shortlist and recommend a small percentage of these resumes for further screening. And that further screening is done by the humans. Either a recruiter will filter out the resumes and give a small subset to the hiring manager, who will then scan through the resumes that have been filtered and given to him or her, and then start the process of the interview. So what does all this mean to you as a candidate? And how do you beat this automation? Step number one, read the job description posted on the advertisement. Read it very carefully. Tailor your resume to highlight your specific experiences for that job, because each job is unique and each hiring manager and recruiter is looking for a unique candidate, not a generic candidate. So a generic resume just will not do. And make sure you include sufficient number of keywords relevant to that job in that resume, highlighting your experiences for that job. And while doing all this, don't just simply depend on posting it online or responding to online job posts, because that is just part of the battle. As I said earlier, hundreds of people apply for a single job. You want to stand out. So start networking with hiring managers and others in your target organization. What this does is this will get your resume and your profile to the top of the list for screening. And after that, it is up to you to ace the interview. All the best.